Hey!
Hey, before we start the interview, I gotta show you this. I was at the Women's March in Oakland. I don't know what month it was, but I made this big sign.
Oh,
There's another one. Other one has singer from X-Ray Specs, Crass, and some other stuff. I gave it to Gilman Street, so it's like hanging somewhere in Gilman.
wait, can I see it again? It's like, it was all backwards, so I was trying to read it.
Oh yeah, it's backwards and stuff. Everything is backwards.
Hey, friends!
Hey,
I
all
have
right,
to have glasses on because I'm fucking blind.
okay, all right.
How are you?
I'm doing really good. Shit, hold on for a second. Let me get. I'm doing really good. Check out this shirt. I got it at the Near Dark Fest when
Hell yeah.
Arcane played.
Yep, 2 years ago.
Did you know that Ben from Arcane used to be in an anarcho punk band in the '90s called Contravene?
No, but that does not surprise me at all.
I used to book their band many years ago when it was in Contravene, and I got this from the Near Dark Fest too.
Yeah, I love
The
her.
Arcane album.
Yep, that's from our friend Stan put that out on his label last hour.
And I also saw Rubble. I was very surprised in Rubble. Rubble was really good.
So good. Yeah,
Wait. Did
like,
Rubble play
yeah,
near? Was it Near Dark or Manic? Where did Rubble play?
they played at Near Dark.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not to be
Confusing.
confused. Nope. And
Lux.
Lux. Hey.
They were good too. Yeah, I got like I grabbed some albums and stuff. Okay, so the big question is Near Dark going on this year or not?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Yeah,
So
that's the first thing I want to ask.
I prepared a statement. So Brianne and I do this fest together, and we
Uh-huh.
obviously want it to happen still, but we are postponing it to 2021, unfortunately.
Oh, so
So,
next year.
yeah.
Is
Yep.
Existence still coming? I mean, next year?
As of now, yes. Yes.
Wow.
So far we have most bands on board to come the following year. I mean, we can't make any promises, obviously. Like, who knows what's going to happen this next year? But
Uh-huh.
we are trying our best for sure to like have this year's fest carried over to the next year instead.
I was like so really excited when I saw Existence um on the online flyer when I first saw it. It just blew my mind. It just raised the whole entire bands. Only like Existence stood out. The only thing I could see was Existence. I couldn't believe it because I used to love that band so much. But originally, who else was booked? Also,
For this year,
yes.
let's see here. We had about almost 20 bands coming,
Uh huh.
and I have this list here because my brain is like total mush. Is anybody else feeling like stupider than ever like the last 2 months? So this year was gonna be so good. We're really sad, but like literally, we're gonna try to our best to make it
Uh huh.
happen for the next year. But we had Sad Lovers and Giants, who are one of my faves. Anakura from Spain and Exustance, as you know. Let's see. My God, I'm forgetting all the other bands, but a
It's all right.
lot.
I have a question. So all these bands, I mean, is this going to be the fourth year of Near Dark or third year?
Fourth,
Fourth. So, okay, it's two people running the Near Dark Fest, right?
yep, me and Brienne.
So, what do you do? Do you like buy all the tickets in advance and get the band, or do you do a pre-sales ticket like some of the other promoters do first?
Well, we do a lot of fundraising,
Uh huh.
so try to like do as much stuff as we can throughout the year to raise money, like by DJing and having like a market or shows and stuff like that. And that money goes towards paying the bands, and we do the pre-sales, which is like a huge help.
Oh,
So,
okay. And I want to ask you this because you posted this a while, not that long ago. Either it was on Facebook or Instagram. You said something like in the '90s you were involved with the riot grrrl scene.
Yeah.
Was that in Southern California or Northern California?
No,
Where?
I've only lived in Northern California and then out of state, so
Uh-huh.
I'm a SoCal girl. Yeah, I grew up in Vacaville.
Uh-huh.
Say that it's a town that I hate, but other people who are probably watching are probably from there too. So I guess I got into riot grrrl stuff. My first job was at a Sanrio store, which I don't know if you know what that is, like
Uh-uh.
Hello Kitty. And it was super fun. And I worked with this girl. Like I was already into like punky stuff, but like not so far like underground.
Uh-huh.
And worked with this girl who was really rad and she was super into the riot grrrl shit. So she would bring in tapes and make me mix tapes of all these bands, like Bikini Kill and stuff like that and other like pop stuff. Um, so yeah, I just got super involved in it. I started going to shows at Gilman when I was old enough to get there,
Mm-hmm.
and started like having pen pals. And oh my god, I feel so nervous and weird. My voice is like, Anyway, yeah. So I was pretty involved in it, I guess, as
How
involved as I could be as a teenager.
how was the scene up here? The whole riot girl scenes in the '90s in Northern California.
Well, we had to find each other first. It was like a lot of my pen pals lived like all over the
Uh-huh.
US, like in Canada and stuff. So once we found each other, like there was definitely like a big scene in the Bay Area. Like a lot of the shows at the time at Gilman were like pretty mixed too, which is rad because like riot girl bands would play with like hardcore bands and all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. It was like way more mixed. Oh, you look frozen.
Oh, I'm moving.
Hello?
No, can you hear me? It's your Wi-Fi. My
I can hear
Wi-Fi's
you.
my Wi-Fi's fine. I'm moving. I think it's your Wi-Fi. That's mine's is good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I live in Alameda, and it's like
it's all
this
right.
little has no phone service and barely any internet. So
Yeah, I'm screen recording this, so it's fine. Keep going. Everything's cool
okay,
on my side.
okay.
So yeah. Did you see like Bratmobile when they played up here and stuff
No,
back then?
I think I just missed that.
Uh huh.
Well, I mean, it's like a reunion thing, but at that time it was like way different. But like the first when they were first a band. No, I never saw them. But I saw a lot of other bands. Yeah, I went to a lot of Gilman shows.
How about the Oakland punk scene? How was it in the '90s in the Oakland?
I mean, I liked it.
Uh huh.
Felt very connected to it. I had my first show, like the first time I ever played drums in a band was actually at Gilman in 1997.
Uh huh.
So I don't know. I felt very comfortable. I felt like a part of it or something. I don't know. Whatever. Went to a lot of shows, hung out. Like,
Are the folks still from the '90s involved with the scene now?
I mean, I know a couple of people for sure,
Uh
but
huh.
I don't think I was friends with them then. But like, actually, somebody who I met back then was Akiko, my bandmate, and Otzi. So
Okay.
they still involved
Uh huh.
heavily.
So back to the Near Dark. What made you want to put on a Near Dark festival?
Oakland made me want to put that on. I don't know. Like, there's fests happening in other cities that were like this,
Uh
and I
huh.
just feel like Oakland is like the best place for a supportive music scene. And we didn't have one going on, and there was definitely space for it. So, my friend Brienne had just moved back from Texas, and I
Hmm.
was like, "Yo, let's put on this fest together." So that's what happened.
I could imagine when you first put it on, you have to like put on tons of money together, huh? To get all the bands from out of the state and out of the country.
Well, the first year we didn't have any money. We
Uh
did
huh.
some benefits, but it was pretty small. It was just like 2 days. And luckily, the bands that were coming on tour. So that was the first year. And we had a mega tribe, and they were already doing a tour through. So it wasn't like tickets and all that.
Uh
We
huh.
like jumped up to that level second year when we brought Rubella Ballet.
Oh yeah, that was a really amazing show. I had a really fun time and stuff. And also you do a club by Solely Vegan Restaurant. It's upstairs. That club. What is that club called?
Oh, yeah, the Elk Room.
Yes, yes. But what's the name of the club though you do?
Oh, it's just like a near dark.
Near,
It's just called near dark.
is that like
Everything's called near dark.
oh near dark? Is it? Because I've been to the event. I mean the club before when you were doing it, but not as a near dark festival, but also just a
The
near.
DJ.
Yes, the DJ and stuff. But I noticed like once in a while, like you have bands and stuff. But why do you have like shows on the weekdays a lot too? Because like people who like me who work on the weekdays who have to get up 6 in the morning.
I mean, so we do the fest. It's like an annual
Uh huh.
thing. So like September, we're gonna have the fest. But then there's shows all year round.
Right,
For
right.
like spring bands. So yeah, I mean, if a lot of fans like to come through Oakland on the weekdays. I'm sorry.
Oh, is it because of the bands are touring on the weekdays during that time, or?
I think I don't know. I can't figure out why we always get the weekday shows, but I think a lot of people go to LA on the weekend or something, or like
Uh huh.
went to Portland on the weekend. I think we have generally had a good supportive audience on weekday shows, so
Uh
it
huh.
doesn't matter. So lately, my friends who are watching, some of you don't come to those shows on the weekdays anymore.
So what is this thing that many people know about? The whole thing about post punk. Not that many people know about the post punk.
You
P
don't
O
think?
yeah, POST post punk. I mean, everyone knows what like crust punk, anarcho, but not that many people know about the post punk.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
explain the post punk?
uh, it's after the punk after punk. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think of it as more like melodic,
Uh
less
huh.
hard, maybe less aggressive, but sometimes aggressive still. I don't know. How do you describe it? The effects that bands use, pedals and whatever. I don't know. I'm not the
Okay,
good at the
it's all right.
sounds.
And you run a record label called Near Dark Records.
Yep.
What are some releases on your label?
So I started that label with my bandmate Akiko.
Uh
We
huh.
were like putting out the Otzi record, and so we wanted to do it ourselves. And Brienne and I had already been starting working on the first year of the fest, so it's kind of like, well, why don't we just call it all the same thing and
Uh
just
huh.
keep it as like a unit. And then after we did the Otzi release, Akiko moved on to do their own label, which they do is called Psychic Eye Records,
Mm-hmm.
and then I kept doing the Near Dark stuff. We did, or I did, the Rebella Ballet singles record, which I did with my friend Stan, who runs Last Hour Records.
Uh huh.
So that was super rad that we got to like put out these songs that I love, and I don't know, it was a special experience for sure. Um, and I put out Pawns. Do you know them?
No. See, here's the
Oh,
thing.
good.
Lot of the bands that play a Near Dark, I'm not that familiar with them.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to make you a playlist.
I'm
I'll make everyone a playlist.
like I was not even familiar with Rubble, and I got blown away. I was not familiar with Lux. So after I saw them,
Yeah,
I gotta immediately go to the merch table and get their album. Like I never heard of Lux ever, and I
so
saw the Near Dark. I was just blown away.
I think that happens sometimes. Like some of the bands that Brian and I bring for the fest, I
Uh huh.
think people don't know, but we're like, trust us. They're like the lineup's going to be good. I think a lot of people find out about bands that way, which is awesome.
It's just so hard these days because with the internet, there's so many bands. Like keep up with everything, it's just impossible.
No, for sure, for
Yes,
sure.
and also on your label, you put out the Rubella Ballet, right?
Yep, that's what I was talking about. The singles
Yes.
record. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering because now we have internet, Bandcamp, YouTube, and stuff. I want to know how many pressing do you do nowadays? The labels, how many pressing do they do these days?
Uh, um, like around 3 to 5
Uh huh.
generally. I mean, I'm small.
Uh
In
huh.
fact, I mean, like really small. So I don't know. Well, the Utsi record, we had two pressings of it. So the first one was 500, and now we have a second pressing of 500. But the Rebella Ballet one was only 500, I think, and we split it between the two labels.
Uh huh.
And then Hans was 300. So I don't know. I mean, it depends, but like low numbers,
Wow. Yeah,
We get
that's interesting. Because I did ask other labels before the internet, and they would say, yeah, first pressing we used to do 1,000, 2,000, but ever since the internet, it's like 500 and stuff. So I was thinking it would shrink and stuff. I mean, a long time ago, I don't know too much about records and stuff. I do wanted to release stuff, but there's so many good bands. But with all the internet and streaming and downloads,
Well, tapes are cool. Tapes are back. I mean, there's still ways to put out bands if you want to support bands. It doesn't have to be all vinyl, I don't think.
do these still sell, even cassette tapes? Kids buy it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you not have a tape player?
No, I do. I have a tape player. I have a tape player, record player. I have a double tape deck and everything. But now,
Nope.
yeah, due to YouTube, I don't use those anymore. I just listen to it online, like either on Bandcamp or YouTube and stuff. I rarely use my equipment.
The trick is I have like my tape deck in my kitchen, and since
Uh-huh.
this pandemic, I've had to do a lot of cooking because I'm taking
Oh,
care of a child. So I've got a lot of use out of my tape deck actually, more than normal, because I just like only use it in the kitchen, and
right.
I am myself how to cook because my kid is tired of being tortured.
Oh, speaking of this pandemic, Otzi tour got canceled, right?
Yeah.
What were you guys
Um,
booked?
two, two of Otzi tours and now one Adrenochrome tour also.
Uh-huh.
So this year was supposed to be super magical, and instead it's tears for days. But yeah, I had booked the. There was one tour that we were going to do to Texas, and then we had another tour that I had booked for us, which we were supposed to go on in what, a week or two. Was to Spain and to Greece, and then I was going to leave the Otzi tour and go meet Adrenochrome in Berlin. We were going to do some dates in Germany and Sweden and play in Copenhagen at this fest called K Town.
Uh-huh.
And now that's not happening.
So I'm just gonna say this real quick. For those who doesn't know, for Otzi you play drum and do some vocals. Then on
Yep.
Adrenochrome you do the lead. You're the just the singer, don't play any equipment and stuff. But
Yep.
Otzi did played in Europe before on the tour, right?
Yep. Twice. And I booked both of those tours too, which is like fucking hell.
Wow. So you do all the booking, no agents or anything like that?
Not yet. If you know of one, send them my way. Hey,
I just
any out
I
there?
I just know Rob from Total Chaos because he works for a booking agency. He book all the stuff all over. But
Yeah, I like doing it. Honestly, that's what I want to do. It's just that it's like, especially now, like the worst time ever to be like a promoter or a booker. Like, I don't know what that's gonna look like for the next couple of years.
and
But I mean, I love it. I'm like, can't get enough of it. But for sure, taking care of a child and being a 42-year-old person, I'd like financially, I would need to get paid. But if somebody wants to give me a job, I'll do that.
42, you're very, very young compared to me. Hey, so you have a kid.
Hey.
How does that balance with kid, the band, and everything?
It's a lot. It's hard, but I don't know. I have the drive, I guess, to get it all going. Especially right now, it's very hard because I'm homeschooling,
Uh-huh.
and it's been probably the hardest thing I've done because it's a lot of emotion going day by day for everybody, and for a kid who's like stuck in the house and can't see her friends, it's like really hard. But we're getting through. As far as like being in a band as a parent, I mean, my social life is pretty small, I think, because like my nights free from my kid are usually always like band practice or
Uh-huh.
like playing a show or if I'm DJing something. So I mostly, I mean, I don't see anybody unless I'm at one of my own events usually. But it's worth it. It's
No,
worth
'cause
it.
I've been looking at your social media. You seem like you have an interesting life because you DJ at your club and then you play shows and everything. Like have a cool life and stuff. And then I looked at your thing. You played in Mexico City before. Am I correct?
Yep, twice.
How was the scene there? Because I love Mexico City. I've been there a few times.
Oh, cool. Oh my God. Wait, have you gone there for music stuff before?
Yeah, I've been there actually a few times all over. But did you ever go to that Death Rock, the goth club, that huge goth club in Mexico City? Fuck, I forgot the name of it. The
What's the?
DJ name is Lord something. It's a
I don't
big.
know. Ask Alex watching. You can type it in there. My bandmate from Adrenochrome is from Mexico.
Uh,
Played at a place called Central de Salud. Yeah, the under, real under. Is that what it's called? The one you're talking about? Real under,
I
the under.
I don't know. I forgot the name, but it was real. It was upstairs. It was really cool.
Yeah, every time I tried to go there, literally, like it's fucking closed. I don't know when it's open. Never, never, never open on the days of it. So I have not gone to that venue, no. But we played at Central de Salud, which is like a really rad like punk venue. So
Because
look, everyone's answering. Hi, yay.
because I noticed there, like all the punks and goth, they go to the show. Even the goth go to punk shows, and punks go to
Yeah,
goth shows. And the punks have
totally.
fucking giant foot mohawk spiked up and everything and all that. How was it?
Like that in Europe
Yeah.
too. Like definitely like I mean I play like post punk bands, but like when I see my band like listed on a bill with like hardcore bands, it's like
Uh-huh.
at first very intimidating because I'm like, oh god, all these like men and it's more aggressive than the music that we play. But it totally works. Like everyone's like into whatever there, you know.
And then
And same in Mexico, I think definitely like punk post punk like really are meshed. Okay, this is like my drink of like look quarantine. I've drank like 200 of these things.
wow.
Sponsor me.
So what about your new album? New album's coming up this month.
Yeah, oh my god, it's crazy. We've been working on it for so long and now it's like coming out at this like crazy time. But yeah, it's officially out on the 22nd.
Uh huh.
So that's like a week. Yeah, I'm happy.
And then I noticed I talked to one of your member, and I noticed you guys recorded in Portland.
Yep.
Why
We
do all
did
the
both of
bands
our
do
records.
that? Recorded in Portland.
We like the engineer that we use, which is Stan Wright. I don't know if you know him. He's from the band Arctic Flowers.
Yes, I
So
saw
he
Arctic
does
Flowers
like
long time ago.
yeah.
I, yes.
So we like him as an engineer, and also he uses tape, so it's not digital recordings.
Uh huh.
So it's a different process. We like the sound, so we've gone up to him a couple times now. Also, Adrenochrome recorded with him too.
Oh wow.
So I've recorded with him 3 times now. Shit.
So he has all the old school equipment. That's why everyone goes up there. Is Arctic Flowers still around?
Um, I don't know. I don't know. I know the answer to this, but I don't know. I don't. I don't know. If it's, I think they're having a break, maybe, or something. I'm not sure.
Also, Adrenochrome. Did you get that from Sisters of Mercy?
That was my bandmate Alex's uh, suggestion, and definitely yes, that would be an absolutely yes, yes, yes.
Uh huh. That was really cool. I saw you. I'm trying to think if I saw you at Eli's or 123 Gold Records, or it's one of those shows I saw you at.
Cool. Yeah, we played Eli's a few times, and we played one time at 1224 Go Records. That was like our second show, I think, at
Oh
1224 Go.
wow. Call of the Void is my favorite song.
Oh, thanks. I like that one too. We don't play. I think we still play that. Yeah, we have like a whole new thing that we're working on. So that
Uh
was
huh.
another one of my sad like ooh quarantine shit. It's like we were supposed to record like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and yeah, so now we can't do that either.
Okay, because it's hard to tell because in the Bandcamp and YouTube I've been watching, but I don't know your lyrics. What do you sing about? And what is the song Call of the Void about? Hold on for a second. Your audio's gone. Testing. Can you hear me? Your audio's shut off right now. not working?
Uh
Okay,
oh.
it's on, it's on. Okay, you might have to repeat all that
I,
over because
I guess it's like an expression
uh-huh.
of like, I think it's a French word. Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, now I could hear
Hello,
you.
hello,
Yes,
hello,
I could hear you clear now.
hello, hello,
I could hear you good.
hello, hello, hello. Uh
I
oh. Hello.
I think it's your Wi-Fi
Oh
because
shit. Sorry.
my side is working really good.
The call of the void. I guess it's like an expression. I think it's a French like phrase or something, which means oh good. Do you hear any of what I just?
It you goes on and it stops and on and
So
stops.
what did you hear that I said so far?
I have no idea what the hell did you say so far. It's mute.
Hello.
This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end it and go back on. So meet me back on here, okay? I'm gonna restart my
Okay. Let me
Instagram.
try. Let me.
Yes. Shoot, what's going on here? Okay. All right, we're gonna do this over due to bad connection. I think this is gonna be my last Instagram interview. I'm gonna start doing on Skype because Skype doesn't have this problem. We're talking to Gina from Near Dark Fest and Otzi, Andrew and Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome. Yeah, I gotta start doing on Skype because it could not be her Wi-Fi as well. It could be Instagram. There's a chance it could be Instagram. See, this is checking connection. I have a really good connect. We're having oh, what the hell? We're having trouble. What do you mean? Checking connection. What the hell? Oh no way! What the fuck? Sorry for cursing. Hold on for a sec. All right, folks. This is ridiculous. Yeah, next time I have to be Skype. All right, so I was asking, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So I was asking, okay, one more time, one more try. It has to work this time. Live, press. We're having trouble starting a live video. Okay, so, okay, this is the last Instagram video interview. No more Instagram. Gotta do on Skype. So I was asking what the lyric dealt with, but it was mute and stuff. But support Otzi and support Adrenochrome. Go to bandcamp.com. And next year, Near Dark Fest is amazing. Come to the Near Dark Fest. And I would like to apologize for this, Gina. I have no idea. It could be my end or it could be Instagram, and I don't know. But thank you very much. Sorry about this. No more Instagram interview. It's going to be a Skype or Zoom or something. All right. Sorry about